pause for dramatic effect. And morning, everybody. So today, hopefully, is the last day that we're working on the chicken coop. We're gonna be actually working on the coop itself, nesting boxes, and the ability for them to roost, and creating all the doors to make it easy for us to clean. Excited to get out there. Oh look, my garage is open. That'll be easy for me to get in. Let's do it.
Close your eyes, get out of your skin. All it is matters, let it.
All right, buddy, I'll show you tomato growing this year. How's that? Don't you remember in Alabama, I had that tomato plant over against the fence? Know that. That was tomatoes. I can't hear ya. Sorry, I can't hear ya.
She laid an egg. So far, she's our best layer. Which is why
She is, isn't she?
Yeah, so we know for sure that Chicken Linda and Lady have laid eggs. The other two, I'm not totally sure. Lady's the one with the little mark.
Into my mind's the color of falling tears that have been long asleep. The lights are out and heaven's open. We can be everything we want. Oh. Stop the clocks, the bees are humming in between.
Watch this.
These tiny little icons.
Sounds good.
It's the icons nobody can read with the old eyes.
Look at her, what a good girl.
That's it for the first time. Whoa! Look at that. Working.
In between the contrasts of our soul.
Hold it a little tighter to the wood. Close your eyes, get out of your skin.
We're also making some progress today with the garden beds. We are doing the hugelkultur method, and it's our first attempt at figuring this out, but by our understanding, it looks like layering compost and dirt on top of large logs and wood. And so basically the wood holds moisture, so it's a slower released watering method. It's also kind of like you're building on top of a very nutrient-rich compost pile. So that's the method we're going with. And then all the dirt that we have here is actually from a guy that was on Craigslist. He just posted it for free and we went to pick it up. He'd been composting it for a couple of years from trees that he'd taken down in his yard. And then I think we're gonna end up topping off the beds with some soil from Lowe's probably. So yeah, that's where we're at. And then they do have the landscape fabric beneath. You can see here that we ended up going with a different design that was just easier to maneuver, easier to get leveled out.
Be right here with you. In this world of ticking clocks, I hope I'm getting through.
Why are they following you?
So close your eyes. Do you feel the same?
Good job, Chicken Linda.
Only thing that matters when I change, I will let you into my mind.
That's awesome. So this is the end of a full day 3. We've worked a little in between, but this is the 3rd full day of working. So we actually got the door on the other day. This is our temporary setup for closing the door, but it's all going to change a little once you have the paneling on. When everything's finished, we'd love to do a tour and show you guys in detail all the things that we chose and why we chose them. Then you come over here to the side, and this is where I was kind of mentioning before, choosing to do a really large door so that when we go to open it and clean it out, it's bright, it's easy to just sweep things out. So what we have here is these real heavy duty hinges, and then these for now, I think we're going to end up adding another way to get in and out, but we've got the double doors. Currently this is the setup. Over here we have 3 levels of roosts, and I did learn that apparently chickens like to roost flat-footed. They don't like, it's not good for them to be gripping something round, which I didn't realize that. That's unlike a lot of wild birds. So right now we just have cardboard down, but eventually we're going to do some type of cheap vinyl flooring just so it's easy to sanitize. Here we have the door set up, and it is on a pulley system. Basically we can open it and close it to let them in and out, which is great. This is a window that's going to have a covering. I don't know if you can see me through there.
Yeah.
And then over here is the nesting box. So look at this hardware on here. We've got this, which will put some type of locking mechanism, maybe just a carabiner or something for added security, but that's how it is right now. It opens. We're going to eventually have something that we can add here to hold it for us when we're in there. And then do you want to get a good shot inside? So those are our wooden eggs that we bought to encourage them to nest in there. We may or may not add curtains, it just depends how they do and if they end up seeming like they want more privacy. You can see here that we added a ladder for them to get in and out. We added a swing, which may or may not stay. So far they haven't been super interested in it. And then we also added this little dust bath, which currently is just a mix of filter, a little bit of diatomaceous earth. I'm thinking about adding some wood ash and maybe some herbs for them just to encourage them to go in there. I know it's a little small, but I was a little iffy on using the diatomaceous earth because I did hear that it's really bad for beneficial insects like bees and butterflies, which we actually want to encourage those guys hanging around the yard for the garden. So I may end up going away from that, or I don't know, doing some other type of method for parasite control. But we did see them using it at least once, which was pretty cool. I don't think we've shown you, but we did go ahead and hang automatic water system and a feeder down there. We will probably ultimately add some type of secondary feeder and water system for them so that we can do something like go on a vacation for a week and pretty much know that they just need someone to pop in and check on them, but they won't need any extra food or water because they'll have what they need for a week's time, and that's the goal.
Well, that's about it, guys. So, I mean, obviously there's a lot of finishing touches that we want to add in as far as making it more secure, making it look better, and a little bit more waterproof. We also did add the tin roofing to the top of there. So it's all coming together. I am tired of the cold. I am excited for the warmth of summer coming, and excited to get this going because, yeah, we're about there. So thanks again for joining us on this little adventure. Give us a like, subscribe if you want to get more of these videos. Cheers.